All right, y'all, here's the latest update from the press conference regarding the Idaho firefighters who were ambushed. We now have a lot more information. So, during the press conference, authorities have confirmed this was a deliberate, targeted attack. 3 firefighters were shot on Canfield Mountain near Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, after responding to what appeared to be just a simple brush fire. But officials now say the fire was intentionally set to lure them in, part of what they're now calling a coordinated ambush. Now, 2 of those firefighters have lost their lives, and a third was rushed to the hospital where he remains in surgery but is said to be stable and fighting for his life. All 3 were from local fire agencies, one from Coeur d'Alene Fire and the other was from Kootenai County Fire and Rescue. The firefighter that's in surgery is also with Coeur d'Alene. The sheriff said, quote, "This was a total ambush. These firefighters did not have a chance." But it didn't stop there. When sheriff's deputies and SWAT arrived, they came under sniper fire as well. The sheriff said officers were actively taking fire from a high-powered rifle and described the shooter as well-prepared, using the brush and terrain to blend in. You could hear chaos on the emergency radio traffic saying 2 battalion chiefs down, 2 officers injured. I have no idea where the shooters are. We need 5 ambulances staged. At the time, officials feared there might have been multiple shooters, but later they found a man's body on Canfield Mountain with a firearm nearby. The sheriff said this man is now believed to be the only gunman and that there is no ongoing threat to the community. Now, at this point, it is unclear if the man died by his own hand, but nevertheless, the discovery led to lifting of a shelter-in-place order that was issued earlier in the day. SWAT teams located the body, and the scene remains active due to the wildfire, which is still ongoing and has now grown to about 20 acres. The ATF is on the scene as well, with agents, fire investigators, and canine units. The FBI is also involved. Now, at this point in time, authorities have not released the names of the victims and no motive has been disclosed, but I can tell you that the president of the International Association of Firefighters confirmed the tragedy, writing, "2 of our brothers were killed by a sniper. The 3rd remains in surgery. They were ambushed in a heinous act of violence." Now, this happened just outside of a town, or city, I should say, of about 55,000 people near the Washington border in a popular hiking area, which is now obviously a horrific crime scene. Y'all, this wasn't just an act of violence. It was calculated, a fire set to bait, sniper fire targeted at firefighters, at unarmed first responders. Now, I'll keep following this as it unfolds, so make sure to follow for updates. And let me know in the comments, what do you think would drive somebody to do something this calculated and this evil?